Smoke Stop here. I'm going to give you a tutorial on cleaning my in-house favorite piece. This is the one I use at home. This right here is a 11-barreled percolator with 3 recyclers, 2 built-in honeycombs, and a vortex. So I'm just going to go over step by step how to clean it. First thing you're going to want to do is get all your tools together. So you have your water pipe, your bowl, whatever cleaner you're choosing on using. I personally like to use the 420 cleaner. Some people don't like to spend money. If it's worth it to spend money on that, it's worth it to spend money on cleaner. Get a little throwaway cup to put your bowl in for cleaning, and some gloves if you don't like the cleaner on your skin. So, first step is going to be emptying out the water pipe. You can go outside if you don't like the smell. I don't really care, so I use my own sink. So this one you can just pour straight out the tube, and whatever's left you can pour out the back. Now I'm going to get my water lukewarm, just because I don't want to shock the glass, and start to run through the water pipe one time. Give it a little shake just to move around the caked in resin. You notice how some of that's already clearing out. I haven't even put any cleaner in. I've been using it daily for about 2 weeks now since I cleaned it, maybe 3. So after you wash it out a couple of times, you're going to take your cleaner. If you're using salt and alcohol separately, you can just do the same thing but within 2 steps. So shake your cleaner, and what you're going to do is put some in the first part here, and you see it just go straight in, a couple of squirts. This one's going to require a lot more cleaner than most of your other water pipes, just because of all the different things inside of it, the different recyclers. Now, the trick here is shaking it and kind of doing a rotation motion. So once you got it full, you're going to put your thumb on the bowl piece and your other thumb here, and just do kind of like a Hydro Man shake. And your real goal here is to get those crystals to move into that spinning recycler there. And you notice how it's getting nice and dirty. All the walls are getting full of crystals. So I'll go ahead and add some more in the top and in the bottom. And then repeat. So I'm going to go a little crazy just to make sure I get it everywhere. Now you want not to use too much though, because the more you use, the longer it takes to get out. Alright. Now, I am just extra special, so I'm going to make sure to use just an extra bit, just to make sure. Give it a couple more shakes. And now, the 428 says that you can just wash it straight out after putting it in. I personally like to give it 15 minutes. I've done it both ways. I find that it breaks up that caked up resin a lot better if you give it 15 minutes. So what we're going to do is just leave this here for 15 minutes. Hey guys, we're back here after 15 minutes, and we'll go ahead and get our water started. Make sure it's lukewarm. And so the secret here is going to be rinse and repeat. We're basically going to be filling it up, dumping it out, filling it up, and dumping it out over and over again until we completely get all of the crystals out of it. So I like to start adding just a little bit of water on both ends, and then try to dump out as much as we can. So a little bit of shaking while we pour. Pull it back. I'm going to add water to the front. Add water to the back. Rinse and repeat. So do a spiral motion. And I found that's kind of the secret when it comes to the spiral recycler, is that motion to get all of those to come out. Like I said, this is definitely one of the most difficult water pipes to clean just because of that recycling percolator. It adds a lot of trouble when trying to get the crystals out. But as you see, I finally managed to break most of those crystals free, so the rest will just be draining it out. And we're almost done here. Just a couple of more just to make sure that we got everything out. Because you don't want to drink any of that alcohol or get any of those crystals in your hip. Alright. I think this will be the final one here. Give it a couple of good shakes. Alright, so my final verdict on this one, I would give it a 4.5 star difficulty on cleaning. This part and these parts actually aren't that difficult. It's when you get to the recycler. But from start to finish, add, rinse and repeat, and that's the basic steps on how to clean this water pipe.